Welcome back. If you've ever used a restroom at a state park in the Northwest or ridden on a light rail train in Portland or Seattle, you probably didn't realize an area company helped build it.
Yeah, L.B. Foster, CXT, kind of a long name, specializes in concrete products. And Derek Deis introduces us to the Spokane Valley Company in our latest edition of Made in the Northwest.
Well, you may not be familiar with the name L.B. Foster CXT, but you're probably intimately familiar with their products. They make concrete rail ties and these concrete restroom buildings that you've no doubt used in parks.
We get a lot of people going up and knocking on it to make sure it's not wood or rock.
You'll find them around town.
They're in Spokane parks and they're on the Centennial Trail.
And all across the West.
We have them ski resorts, we have them Pikes Peak, we have them in parks at some of the most beautiful areas in the country. You'll find one of our CXTs.
There's even one in Japan, but they're made in Spokane Valley.
We make our own concrete here, we make our own embeds here. Everything's made in Spokane.
The concrete is poured into a giant funnel and brought to the embeds on this overhead crane, where it's then cast with self-compacted concrete to form panels.
Makes the concrete flow evenly and self-levels.
Each of the 9 panels are then welded together to create a perfect fit.
So it's a very complicated process to fit it all together.
Next comes the finishing process.
It's painted and stained, and they're perfect when we're done.
CXT includes everything in the final product, even the toilet paper.
It will be shipped complete. It will have all the electrical, plumbing, and it ships to customer site on a compacted pad.
But shipping these concrete buildings can be quite a challenge. They use this 50-ton travel lift to load them onto trucks.
So it takes special trucks, special permitting, special processes to get it site.
And those sites are usually in parks. Government sales account for most of their business.
State parks, county parks, city parks, any of the Forest Service areas that they have, some very remote locations.
There's a chance you might be able to reach those locations with the help of CXT's concrete rail ties, which was the company's original business. And like the buildings, you can find the rail ties all over.
We do also supply ties as far away as New York and Alaska also, so all over the country.
At this plant, also in the valley, they produce nearly 1,500 ties per day. It starts with one continuous pour.
It cures typically 8.5 to 13 hours, depending on the different concrete mixes that we're using.
The concrete is then cut and stripped to form individual ties, which are now used for light rail trains in Portland and at SeaTac.
And it is neat to get on some of these commuter trains, see our ties in track, CXT, that's CXT pride.
And it's a pride that extends to all 120 employees at both plants, where they make products you've likely used, even if you didn't know it. For Made in the Northwest, I'm Derek Deis, KXLY4 HD News.
Derek, thanks so much. You can watch this